Mamasaurus by Stephan Lomp. Babysaurus lived in a wild jungle with his Mamasaurus. He loved to sit high on her back, eating tender leaves. But one day, he slipped. Whee! So there he goes, off her back. Oof! When Babysaurus dug himself out of a pile of leaves, he could not see his Mamasaurus anywhere. But Babysaurus did see Ornito running by. "Hey, wait," he called out. "Have you seen my mama? Does she run faster than the wind like my mama?" asked Ornito. "No, she is not very fast," answered Babysaurus, "but she can take huge steps." "Sorry, I have not seen her," said Ornito. Then she took off running again. Babysaurus roamed through the leafy jungle until he met Tritopa. "Have you seen my mama?" Babysaurus asked. "Does she have a long horn like my mama?" asked Tritopa. "No, but she has a wonderful long neck," answered Babysaurus. "Then no, I haven't seen her," said Tritopa. "Sorry." Next, Babysaurus saw Taro sitting high in a tree. "Can you see my mama from up there?" Babysaurus called out. "Does she have wings and fly as high as the sun like my mama?" asked Taro. "No, she does not have wings," answered Babysaurus, "but she is taller than the tallest tree." "Oh," said Taro, "no, I don't see her." Then she flew away. Babysaurus heard a rustle behind a bush. It was tiny Hespero. "Have you seen my mama?" Babysaurus asked. "Is she about this big like my mama?" asked Hespero. "No, she is much bigger than that. She's the biggest there is." Babysaurus marveled proudly. "That is really big," replied Hespero, "but I have not seen her." Then he shrugged and bolted away. Suddenly, Babysaurus heard a loud noise. Could that be my mama, he wondered? It certainly was not. It was Rexy. "Excuse me, have you seen my mama?" whispered Babysaurus. Opening just one eye, Rexy snarled, "Does she have sharp teeth like my mama?" "No, but she grabs the yummiest leaves from the highest branches for me," replied Babysaurus. "Leaves? Yuck! I could never eat leaves," sneered Rexy. But then Babysaurus heard an even louder noise. It was his mama. "There you are! I was searching all over for you," she said, giving Babysaurus a kiss. "Let's find you something to eat." "A salad is also a nice from time to time," whispered Rexy as he rushed off. So there's Rexy. "Hooray!" cheered Babysaurus. "You are the best Mamasaurus in the whole jungle." All right. So we are going to make a Mother's Day card to go with our Mama and Baby book that we read today. So it's in the shape of a mug. And then it's got some flowers and a bow, and then you can write a message in there. So I just wrote Happy Mother's Day in mine. So you can read your mom a book about mamas, and then you can make her a Mother's Day card. So to start with, I just took a piece of paper and I folded it, and then on the fold, I drew a mug. So I just went across, down, and then I drew a little bit of a curved area at the bottom for the base of the mug. And then I drew a handle for my mug. So we're going to cut, but we're not going to cut the fold. We're going to leave the fold, and we're going to cut the rest of the lines. So you need to leave the fold so that we can open it like a card. So I'm just going to cut out my mug. And you can do any shape of mug that you like. You can do one that's more round or more square. I'm just going to go around my lines. Cut out my mug. So once you went around your outside edge and left your fold, that's what you get. And then we're going to add some of our flowers that stick out the top of the mug. So for that, I just cut some green strips. So I just have my paper. You don't need to draw anything. Just cut some strips of green. So maybe about 5 strips. So there's my strips of paper. And I'm going to glue those into my mug. So I'm just going to glue maybe 3 of them for stems for my flowers into my mug. So I'm going to do that now. Just going to stick those on there. So that's how we've started it. And then for my flowers, I'm cutting some tulips out. So in my mug, I just have tulips, and so you just do the circle part at the bottom and then 3 tips for a tulip. It's sort of like an easy way to do tulips. So I'm gonna cut out my paper that I've quickly drawn some tulips on, and I'm just gonna go across the top and cut out the tips of the tulips. I'm going to put 3 on this mug. So I'm going to go all the way across. And then I'm going to go around and cut the bottom of my flowers. So once you're done cutting, the flower top will look like that. You could do any color of tulips that you want, or you can do a different kind of flower if you know how. There's my 3 pieces, and I'm going to add those onto the stems of my flower. So I'm going to add a little more glue onto the stems. Press those on. And then with a couple of extra pieces of the green strips that I have, I'm just going to add some pieces to make it look like the shoots of my... So I'm just going to make those a little bit pointed at the top to make it look like some grass or some other stems. And I'm going to add those onto my flower bunch here. And then in our sample, I have a bow tying the bunch of flowers together. So we're going to do that, and it's going to kind of cover up some of this bunchy part on your flowers. So I just have a piece of ribbon from some scraps, and all you need to do is make 1 loop and then make a 2nd loop. So that's going to be your ribbon. That's going to look like you bunched your flowers with a ribbon. So I'm going to take my first loop, and I'm going to use my tacky glue that I have in my craft supplies, and I'm going to add that. So I'm going to make my first loop, and then I'm going to add some more glue, make my 2nd loop. And then I'm just going to cut the tip of my other piece of my ribbon. They kind of match. And then I'm going to put some glue onto my bunch of flowers in my card. Then I'm going to take my bow that I made, and I'm just going to stick it right on there. So I'm just going need to give that a chance to dry a little bit. It's the tacky glue, so it usually sticks quickly. And then on the inside of my card, I'm just going to put another little piece of paper, a little square, which I've cut out here. But before I stick it on, I'm just going to write Happy Mother's Day, or you can write to Mom. You can write a little message in there for your mom. And then glue the back of that. And then just add that to your card. You can write your own personal message. And so there is a Mother's Day card to go with the book that you can read your mom.